Attorney Raul Lambino. Attorney Lambino, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Karen, and long time no see. Yeah.
All right. Now, you filed a petition for certiorari, right, at the Supreme Court. And what do you make of essentially feedback that it's moot and academic at this point, given that former President Rodrigo Duterte is now at The Hague? In other words, the ICC has acquired jurisdiction of the former president.
Let us clarify that the decision or the order of the Supreme Court in regard to the motion for the issuance of a temporary restraining order or preliminary injunction, that was the one resolved by the Supreme Court. And the resolution did not say that it is moot and academic because the former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte has been flown out of the country. And so we plan to file a motion for reconsideration this morning. I talked to Attorney Israelito Torion, who is the lead counsel in this particular case, and he informed me last night in our meeting that he will file immediately a motion for reconsideration here because we believe that there is a violation of due process and the right of the former President Duterte guaranteed under the provision of Article 3, Section 2 in regard to the warrant of arrest made, because, you see, even assuming, no, we are not admitting that the Rome Statute of the International Court is still applicable here in the Philippines, the fact that we have already withdrawn membership from the ICC. But even assuming so, that the Rome Statute still applies in the Philippines, pursuant to the language in the warrant of arrest that allegedly was served against President Duterte, the order of the pretrial chamber of the ICC should be subject to judicial review pursuant to Article 59 of the Rome Statute. And what does that mean? It means that the person who is arrested or it is being secured has the right to go to the courts of the custodial state. In other words, in the state where he was arrested, and it is in the Philippines. But President Duterte was deprived of that right. He was deprived of the right to counsel because former Justice Secretary Selvis Rebello was not allowed to enter. And even Vice President Sara Duterte, when she arrived late in the afternoon, and the former president said that my daughter is my lawyer, she is my counsel, she was not allowed to enter. So there were series of violations committed by the police. What was the rush about? So this is what we call political persecution. It is clear in our constitution that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, and property without due process of law. And when we talk of due process there, it is procedural due process. No, in the same manner that also substantive due process is violated, because we believe that the Rome Statute is no longer applicable insofar as all Filipinos are concerned, effective 2019.
Attorney Raul Lambino, number 34, para sa Senado.